He believed in control. Every part of his life, his words, his emotions, even the way he smiled, was calculated. He was the man who never lost his composure, never let anyone see his weakness. To him, control wasn't just strength, it was survival. But the truth? Control was the very thing that was controlling him. He planned his days to the second. He analyzed every conversation, predicted every move, and silenced every feeling that might break the image he'd built. People respected him, but no one truly knew him. They saw his perfection. No one saw his pain. And somewhere, behind that stone face, he was terrified. Terrified of losing power. Terrified of being seen as ordinary. Terrified of being loved because love meant surrender. Part 2, the woman who saw through him. Then she entered his life, not with chaos, not with drama, but with silence. A silence that understood. She wasn't impressed by his plans or his control. She saw beyond the armor, straight into the man hiding inside it. And for the first time, he felt seen. Truly seen. But instead of letting her in, he tightened his grip. He tried to manage her love like he managed his business. He tried to structure feelings, schedule emotions, and predict outcomes. But love doesn't work like that. Love breathes, flows, and burns. It cannot be caged. And every time he tried to hold it tighter, it slipped a little more from his hands. He thought, if I lose control, I lose myself. But in truth, the more he controlled, the more he lost. Her laughter grew quieter. Her presence became shorter. Her eyes, once filled with warmth, turned into silence. Until one day, she stopped looking back. Part 3, the breaking point. That night, he sat in the dark. The phone was silent. Her perfume still lingered in the air. And for the first time, he didn't know what to do. There was no plan, no schedule, no strategy to fix what was gone. He looked around his empty apartment, everything in perfect order, except for the chaos inside him. He whispered, "Where did I lose her?" But deep down, he knew. He lost her the moment he tried to own love instead of feeling it. He lost her when he tried to command what was meant to be free. Pause. Silence. That night, he cried. Not because she left, but because he finally realized he'd never truly lived. Part 4, letting go. In that quiet pain, something changed. He stopped fighting the silence. He let it wash over him. He took a deep breath. And for the first time in years, he didn't think. He didn't calculate. He just felt. He let go of control. And in doing so, he found freedom. Freedom from expectation. Freedom from fear. Freedom from the illusion that power meant peace. Sometimes the moment you let go, you don't lose yourself. You find yourself. He learned that true strength isn't in holding on. It's in knowing when to release. Part 5, the return. Months later, he met her again. She was standing at a cafe window, looking at the rain. The same calm smile, the same silence. She turned. Their eyes met. And for the first time, he didn't try to control the moment. He just smiled. No words, no plans, no expectations, only gratitude. Because sometimes, love returns not to stay, but to show you how far you've come. And when she walked away again, he didn't chase. He simply whispered, "Thank you for teaching me how to let go." Part 6, the lesson. We all try to control life. We chase power, perfection, plans. But life is not a game of control. It's a dance of acceptance. Let go of the things you can't change. Stop trying to master what was meant to move you. Because the truth is, the moment you surrender, the world finally starts to move in your favor. Outro. Call to action. If you've ever lost yourself trying to control everything, remember, the most powerful people are those who have learned to let go. This was Truth Chapters Studio, where every story carries a lesson and every silence speaks truth. If this story touched you, like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear it. Because sometimes one story can change everything.